Hello everyone, this is Luke, and welcome to an SDF versus Assimilated SDF battle in TPD Season 2. The Sea Dogs Fellowship, led by Spoon, have decided that they were not dying quick enough to proceed with his plans, so he has spawned in enemy vessels to fight his own using his own materials, and that's this battle. We've got, let's see, the fleets are Sinners A and Subhunters 1A versus two unknown infected fleets, which are kind of on the flanks there. So let's get this battle going. We've got lions on the camera like previous ones. The infected craft are just modified versions of his own, which looks super sick. I love the like jutting out spine and rib looking things. Honestly, it would look good even if it wasn't assimilated, just to have sharp spiky stuff sticking out like that. Hopefully Lions' choice of this mountain to film on will not cause catastrophic damage. Looks like they've got the altitude to deal with it. Dang. Those guys are literally falling off a cliff. They're well built enough to survive it seems. Okay. Yeah, they're vibing. Okay. Lions tone down the wave height, then it's bob up and down crazy.
Sorry, I did not realize they were that low altitude.
I mean, they're not super low altitude, but spawning them at weird angles can cause them to rise and fall precipitously. Some of my airships will hit the water if I spawn them too high. Probably because my PIDs are terribly tuned, but oh well. Yeah, this will be a hard one to keep track of because they look the same from the distance for a little bit extra spikiness. So you really don't know who's who except for what way they're firing and whether or not you see spiky stuff when you get close.
Is what way they're firing a real indicator here?
Only in as much as identifying two discrete parts of the respective sides. So that's a cool missile sounding. Interceptor salvo. Ooh, yikes, someone just got obliterated. A feature that I would love to get in the game would be that on the AI menu, instead of just green and red, you got a different color for each faction. That would help immensely for seeing what's going on in these battles. Instead, the best we've got is guessing, looking at like name length or something. Must have been a miss, I think. That guy's desperately trying to dodge the massive waves. There's a mod for that, that's cool. Yeah. I love the style of that airship. Like, it's such a cool thing because it's got some like really decorative features like the massive glass windows and the tables and stuff. You've also just got like guns right next to it. Like SDF is just like if Deepwater Guard took a slightly different turn with their airships, and I love it. You've got like less propellers, more jets. Nice overpin. Ooh, that big hurt. He's upside down too, so he's just gonna keep trying to force himself into the ground. And that, kiddos, is why you include a, what is it, like sine of roll, times sine of pitch times your thrust in your PID. That'd be cosine instead, but that will, it'll exacerbate the rate at which you fall if you start tipping, but it will prevent you from slamming yourself into the ground. I use it occasionally. So way to do that would be to include like your yaw thrusters in there so you can recover some thrust if you start rolling, but I don't ever do that. I'm sorry to bring up maths. I should have put a trigger warning on this. Like, okay, everyone, deafen yourself if you don't like Pythagoras.
Just added in a trigger warning at the start of the video. Warning.
Dude, I would love to, but it's already going to take me forever if I don't edit anything in. I'm behind like 40 battles right now on uploads. Not the deploy balloons method. TGL runs at a smaller scale, I think. Both in terms of number of players, and I don't know how your eco compares. It probably should have gone a bit lighter on mats in this season, but it's not bad. Like if I made mats less plentiful, then some nations really would just instantly die if they lose their big fleet. But I worry in the next set of 10 turns that we may have insane fleet sizes. Especially if a certain nation turns their currency economy into a material economy. Okay, they've quelled a like 800,000 material infection uprising. Congratulations to SDF for defeating corrupted SDF.